Say what's up.
Today is a big day for the Reformation Woodshop and our family in general because we bought 5 acres of land.
Yay! It's a little surreal hearing that because this has been a dream of ours for a really, really long time, and now we are literally standing on our very own soil.
I feel like we're trespassing, like this is somebody else's place and we're not supposed to be here, but it is ours.
Man, that's some good B-roll right there.
Just to give you an idea of what 5 acres actually looks like and the shape of our lot, I took this Google image screenshot. From it, you can see that there's already a bit of a driveway and a plotted out area of where the house will sit. And you can see that a little bit better from my drone footage, and you'll also notice we've already got an electrical pole on the property. The goal would be to put our house in that black square, and right out to the left of it, we'd build a shop. And not just any shop, the shop of my dreams. Towards the front of the property, we have plans to build a greenhouse studio. That would be right about right here. And then probably back behind the house, we'd have chickens. There will be a pretty good amount of space behind the house, so I want chickens, but I'm not totally ruling out goats, ducks, sheep, cows, horses, pigs, cats, more dogs, and maybe a llama. And lastly, when we're all settled in, we'd probably put like a little flower garden right here by the greenhouse studio for my wife, just to keep her happy. If you have a keen eye, you'll notice we have a couple of dugout areas in the land. This area right here is where we'll have a swimming pool. Not really, it's just a big hole in the ground. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Apparently the people who own this land sourced it for building materials, so they would just dig out dirt or caliche. And now there's a couple little holes. There's one here, and then towards the back of the property over there, it's a big concaved thing. I could make it into like a stock pond or an above ground well if needed. It would be cool to have. Maybe I can go fishing. Almost all of the trees on our land are about this size. This is like a 10-year growth type tree, about 8 inches around at the bottom. None of them are big enough to climb, and none of them are small enough to just pluck out of the ground. They're all annoying, so we're actually gonna have to rent something to dig them up. On top of trees, we have tons and tons and tons of cactus because obviously this is Texas, baby. So we're gonna have to do something about these guys as well, because some of you may think, oh, leave some trees, that'd be nice, but I don't think there's anybody who says, yeah, you should keep the cactus. Your kids would love that. So let's talk about how we got here financially, because it's been a really long road. So like Samantha said, for literal years, like a decade now, we've been working multiple jobs. I'm doing woodworking professionally and woodworking as a side hustle. And we're doing all kinds of crazy things to make money.
Like Etsy, go buy some stuff.
There we go. On top of that, over the last couple of years, we started renovating and flipping houses, which is where the big money came in, the money that we were able to roll over from house to house and finally buy this land. And I'm gonna say this, even though Samantha didn't want me to say, we paid for this land in cash outright. We have no debt. She didn't want it to seem pretentious or like we were trying to flex.
But it's kind of a flex.
We're just grateful and blessed. And we're trying to say that in the most humble way possible. The land is ours, not the bank's. So as of right now, this is how our gate looks here on the property. When we want to get in and out, we just take this and, you know, knock it down to the ground, which is kind of annoying. We are going to make some progress on the land today. And the first thing we're going to do is go get a gate to replace this guy. You know, I don't think people understand the power of the internet. I was looking at gates, and obviously we need to go cheap because building and all this kind of stuff is expensive. I was gonna go with a gate that was like $150, but I really liked this green gate right here. That was $320, but I wasn't gonna get it because we didn't have the money and it's just a gate, right? Because I'm a part of affiliate programs where if you buy a product that I recommend, I get money for it. Sometimes I get notifications to my phone telling me that I've got commissions on the way. And right before I pulled the trigger on the cheap gate, I got one. And that commission was $325, which paid entirely for this gate. So thank you, internet person. Next time someone on social media or one of your friends says, hey, like my page, share my content, you don't know how much it helps out. Here is a real world example. That was paid for by one of you. Ooh, would you look at that bad boy? I built this myself. That's why it's a little saggy. We don't want you guys to get your hopes up and think that this is one of those things where like a famous YouTuber gets land and they build a shop within a month and a house within 2 months. We're broke right now, okay? So we're gonna have to continually hustle and to make this work, but we do have videos, first and foremost, the clearing of this land. I rented an excavator and I've been running a tractor. So we're tearing this baby up.
So if you're interested in following along with our journey, make sure you subscribe.
YouTube really helps, so if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button, share it to your grandma, your grandpa, your Aunt Georgina, whoever you got in your life. And also, this wouldn't be possible without YouTube in the first place, so thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you in the next one.